Good morning and welcome back to Prime of My Life. It's Sunday morning and I have just been shopping, as you can see. And today is a sort of mishmash of stuff and things, some preps, some not. As you can hear, I have the most awful toothache, so there is tooth stuff in there as well. So this whole lot cost me £57.12. Now, I can tell you now that this little beauty cost me £5. So if we take that out, we're now down to £52, which is a bit more livable with. And I didn't actually pay £52 because I used my Asda rewards and took £25 off of that. So that wasn't too bad a morning. So let me tell you what I've got. Obviously, first thing on a Sunday morning for Asda, I'm going there to try and get reduced meat. We got the chicken breast, which was £4.25 down to £2.85. We got chicken spring rolls for Kathleen. They were £2.50 down to £1.50. Then I found slow cooked bourbon barbecue boneless beef ribs. Now I do like ribs, I have to say. And these are still very expensive at £3.35, but they were £5. Now £5 I could never have justified paying for something that size. £3.35, boneless beef ribs. We'll see. It's worth a go. I am trying to up my protein and veggies and reduce my carbs. So we'll see how we go on. We got two reduced fat beef steak mince. Now these are 650 grams, was £4.45 down to £2.89. So we got two of them for the freezer. And I also got this, which is the roast in the bag chicken. Now the weight is 1.6 kilos, was £5.49, now £3.68. So that's going in to get cooked today. So let me just move these over here so that we can bring other stuff forward. Really, that's just the type of morning I'm having. So we also, obviously, we got carrots, we got broccoli, and we got peas. Now, my broccoli was 79 pence, my carrots were 65 pence, and my frozen peas were £2.50, which was actually cheaper than the other one. So, yeah, I think the other one was £2.95 or something. But that's my veggies for now. Let me just pop this over here. I also got two of butter. Now my butter was £1.69, but that's for the full 250 grams. But on that basis, I also got double cream because this was £2.30 and that makes about 300 and something grams of butter. So it's getting to the possibly worth it. So I'm going to whip that up and make myself some butter today. I also got some Greek style yogurt for breakfasts. I'm not normally a yogurt person, but Mandy assured me that's the sort of yogurt that I will like. So we'll see how we get on with that. I have some frozen mangoes and strawberries and things, so we'll chop them up, put it through it, and see how we get on. I got my milk. Now, the milk was £1.45, and that's for 4 pints. And it's normally like £1.20 for 2 pints. So as I've said before, this is worth my while. What I will be doing is taking half of that out, putting it in one of my mason jars and putting it in the freezer and using it in 2 stages. So that means I'm not looking for milk later this week. We also got a couple of packets of the cheap pasta, and that's basically because, you know, that's one of my preps that I normally have stacked to the rafters. I'm down to my last one now because Kathleen's taking one away today. So We got another couple of them. I also got my tins of corned beef. Now, this was quite weird because this is a Prince's corned beef and it's £3.50 a tin. And the Asda one was like £2.80 or something, I don't know. But it was almost £1 cheaper. And I went to go and get the Asda one, obviously. But they were everywhere and they were bashed and the keys had been taken off them. And I was just like, I'm not liking that. So I just bit the bullet and got those. We also got Philadelphia garlic and herb. That's to help add some flavourings for when I'm cooking. Also with my mature white cheddar. As I say, because of the way I'm going to be cooking now. It says meat and the next lot's all carbs. When I was reading up about low in carbs, it said if you're going to have bread, have the brown, seeded, etc, etc. Well, I could find seeded loaves in Asda, but I couldn't find seeded made with brown bread. There wasn't wholemeal seeded. So I thought it'd be better getting wholemeal bread. So I got my Asda Bakery wholemeal bread, and that was £1.24. No, it wasn't. That was 75p. But on the reduced section of the bakery, which I go to a lot and now I can't, but there was this olive and rosemary sourdough, and I thought that might be actually less not good for me. So I thought that was worth a try. That was £1.24. We also have one packet of biscuits. Considering I normally buy 4 or 5, I'm quite impressed with that. We also have paracetamol and ibuprofen. For anyone not in the UK, that's what you're allowed to buy at the supermarket. One packet of paracetamol, one packet of ibuprofen. That's you maxed out. And I had to get the person to come over and check that out. We got pink stuff, the floor cleaner. Now, I know I said I buy cheap disinfectant, and that's exactly what I went to buy, but this was actually cheaper than Asda disinfectant. And I got the surf. Now, this does 60 washes. And it costs £6. To get 60 washes in the next one down would have cost me nearly £8, because it was a smaller thing and I would have to buy 2. So we just went for the big one. So all in all, that cost me £57.12. But as I say, you know, £5 of that was for the mouthwash. And I managed to use my rewards voucher for £25. So this has actually cost me £32. So, yeah, not bad for a Sunday morning. Now, I am going to go and get the peas in the freezer and put the kettle on. Catch you later.